Welcome to my channel, Kiba1026 here, and thank you for joining me, witches, wizards, ghosts and ghouls, whatever your fancy is, and I thank you for joining me today. So let's get to it. Hello. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Kiba1026. So today is the unboxing for LitJoy. I always keep saying LitJoy Crate, and pretty much they have an Instagram, if I'm not mistaken, and a Facebook. So this is the November Forbidden Forest, so I'm excited to see what it is. Ta-da! And this is what it looks like, first glimpse. I'm so excited. Okay. So it looks like, okay, I don't know what this is. This is so cool. Okay, so it looks like this is part of the book, like a book covering. So this is the first item we get. Okay, so this is a monthly subscription, $39.99, I believe it is. I do actually like their themes. For the most part, they are really standard themes. So like Forbidden Forest in the month of October, I think it was, oh no, I'm not gonna even say because I can't even remember. So this is the cheat sheet. It tells you like the prices, well, it tells you a little bit about the items that are given. So you always get like, I think 3 items. You also get trading cards and such like that. So let's get into it. So the first thing that came on top was a book covering. It says Winter Wood, and it looks quite interesting. In fact, it was covering the whole thing at this top, and it even has it here. Like, this is the book covering of it. Okay, I don't want to open it, that's the thing. Okay, so one of the items is a pine scented air freshener, and it says I smell Groot. And there's little Groot. It looks like he's a baby instead of the teenager. So I'm gonna assume because he's a tree and he smells of pine air freshener, so he's gonna be the first thing that goes in my car. I wish I could smell it, but I can't through the packaging, and I really don't want to open it just yet. And then we have, I honestly don't know, it's like an ornament for the tree. Let me see what it is before I get into through the war. Well, I know it's Narnia because there's the, oh, I always forget his name and what he is. But anyways, there's the mythical creature, and then there's the little girl that meets him in the wardrobe. And obviously there's the lion, and it says here LitJoy Crate 2019. So it looks like an ornament, and it says here, through the wardrobe, Narnia inspired ornament. The landscape had changed overnight. I walked down the lake's edge and found the forest dripping in white marshmallow fluff. I believe it's when the little girl goes through the wardrobe and finds satyr, I think they're called, where they're half goat, half human. So this is actually really nice, and it's carved out of wood. It looks like it's wood. Winter woods covered in rich blankets of snow. We think of Narnia. Climb through the wardrobe and discover the lamppost amidst the magical forest of Narnia with the beautiful LitJoy exclusive ornament. So this is really neat. I can't wait. I think I want to put that on my tree. Oh, it's a puzzle. I remember it saying, okay, so I don't know if you can see on here, there's rats. I mean, there's mythical creatures within this forest. In fact, it's Harry Potter themed puzzle. It has Hagrid's hut right there. Then you have the car. So this is inspired from year 2 when Harry Potter and Ronald Weasley take the car because they were locked out of the Hogwarts train station platform, 9 3/4. Oh my god, I can't believe I remember all that. But this is where they take the car, and the enchanted car, all the way to Hogwarts. And it also enters, it ends up in the Whomping Willow, which then it runs off to the Forbidden Forest, which in the end it saves Harry and Ron from the spiders. And the king spider, I think his name was Agrog or something like that. But you can clearly see there's the car, there's unicorns, there's werewolves, there's the rat, which I'm gonna assume is like Peter Pettigrew, and that's probably Lupin. And the stag is supposed to represent Harry's father, James Potter. I don't know if you've ever, you have to read the books in order to understand the Marauders map, which is where it says on the top, Wormtail, Prattfoot, Prongs, and let me see, and Moony. Moony were like all of them. So Moony stands for Lupin, who's the werewolf because he uses the moon. Prongs is Harry Potter's father, James, who's the stag, and the Wormtail is the rat, Peter Pettigrew. And then of course you got Padfoot, but I don't think he's on here. It even has what's her name, Dolores Umbridge, being taken away by one of the centaurs. This is the cutest thing ever. And then you have Hagrid's baby brother, and you have his 3-headed dog, Fluffy, who's being lullabied by the music. So it has a lot of like all the years, and it even has like the spiders coming down from Agrog's kingdom. Oh, you even have like from the first, when he was sucking the unicorn's blood, Professor, oh, what is his name? The one that stuttered a lot in the first year. I think it's Professor something or another. So you've got all these characters from the first year, second year. Oh, well, there's Prattfoot. That's Sirius Black. That's supposed to be Sirius Black. He's the dog. And they're animagus, the ones who can shapeshift. The only thing is, unfortunately, Lupin is not an animagus. He's actually a werewolf because he got bit by a werewolf, so he transforms without the ability. Well, he transforms unconsciously by the moon, and regardless if he wants to or not, the moon transforms him, and he does not have his conscience about. But Padfoot, which is Sirius Black, the dog, Wormtail, which is Peter Pettigrew, the rat, and Prong, which is the stag, Harry Potter's James Potter, they all are able to, they are animagus because they are able to transform and still have their will, but they can transform whenever they please, and they still have their conscience about, so they know exactly what they're doing. And then, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, this is a Thestral beanie. This is also from Harry Potter. I just love Harry Potter. If you can't tell, Azkaban prison. And this is, I don't know if you can see, but it's, what was his name? Sirius Black's number from when he was in. So these are Thestrals. Thestrals are beasts within the magical forest. They're the ones that pull the carriages. The only thing is, only Harry Potter and Luna Lovegood can see it because they've seen death. Even Harry Potter from, I believe, year 1 in the book, he talks about the Thestrals. But the only thing is, they don't mention it in the movie. So that's why you have to read the book, because it tells you more. But this is honestly the cutest beanie ever. I am so overjoyed. I honestly love beanies. I love Halloween. And I love anything Harry Potter or witch-wise. So this is the cute thing, and it has like LitJoy on there, and it is the cutest beanie ever. I want to see it. I'm sorry, I just want to see it. Oh my gosh, This is so adorable. Oh, I absolutely love it. Even if I don't look good in beanies. Oh, my hair thing came off. Okay, it fell backwards. Okay. Then, of course, we have our book. You know what? I'm going to put this down here for now. Okay. And our book always comes in a drawstring bag that says LitJoy Crate. And I think they honestly got it from... There's another, I think, like, what's that? Fairy Loot. I think Fairy Loot does this too, where they have a drawstring bag kind of like this, but it says like Fairy Loot or something on it. So I think they got the idea from there. So these are interchangeable covers. You can take off the current one it's on, Winter Wood. I don't know, I like this one much better. And then it says New York Times bestseller, author of The Wicked Deep, Shea Earnshaw. And if you want to like pass by or just go through it like without me reading it to you, you can totally do that. I'm gonna go ahead and read what's on here. It says, be careful of the dark wood, especially the woods surrounding the town of Fir Haven. Some say these woods are magical, cursed even. Rumored to be a witch, only Nora Walker knows the truth. She and the Walker women before her have always shared a special connection with the woods. And it's this special connection that leads Nora to Oliver Huntsman, the same boy who disappeared from the camp for wayward boys weeks ago, and in the middle of the worst snowstorm in years. He should be dead, but he is alive and left in the woods with no memory of the time he'd been missing. But Nora can feel an uneasy shift in the woods at Oliver's presence, and it's not too long after that Nora realizes she has no choice but to unearth the truth behind how the boy how the boy has come to care so deeply about survived his time in the forest and what led him there in the first place. What Nora doesn't know, though, is that Oliver has secrets of his own, secrets he'll do anything to keep buried. Because as it turns out, he wasn't the only one who went missing on that fateful night all those weeks ago. For as long as there have been fairy tales, we have been warned to fear what lies within the dark woods, the dark woods. And in Winterwood, New York Times bestseller author Shea Earnshaw shows us why. Okay, this sounds like a really good book. Honestly, this is what the cover without looks like. It looks like just forbidden tree branches. Well, really just tree branches and then the stars as well. And it has like a nice pretty foiling. Like I want to say that's blue, kind of bluish, silvery foiling. And then the moon, and then it says the name on the side. So I'm actually gonna think, I honestly like this one, this covering, better than the one that they gave us, which is Her in the Woods. But either way, I like that there's like this random necklace of the crescent moon on there. So it looks quite interesting. And then she's even wearing a crescent moon on there as well. So I have a thing about crescent moons. I really do love them. My first anime ever was Sailor Moon, and I really just absolutely love Sailor Moon. Okay, so I have like 3 more items, and then this is all it says on the bottom. It's just LitJoy Crate. I always say it backwards, but we'll see. Oh, okay. So this is a art print pretty much, but on the back it has like hello friends, and it's signed by the author. So it says, hello friends, I've often believed that magic resides in many places: old houses, rainy autumn days, sunsets over oceans. And now I know for sure that magic also lives in dark woods. I wrote most of this book from a small cabin in the woods beside the lake that inspired this story. And once it was done, I couldn't walk into the forest without first whispering my name 3 times. without searching the trees and rotting leaves for lost tokens hidden among the moss and lichen? I'm not sure what she wrote there. It kind of looks like it's a little bit misspelled or something. I hope this book will bring you the same sense of wonder whenever you enter a forest. I hope you will discover your own nightshade that that speck of magic that lives inside each of us. I hope you will never feel alone in the dark. It's actually pretty cool, and it's really pretty. I like the print. She looks like she's underwater, and she's holding a book, and she just has this really long, beautiful, wavy black hair, and it looks like she's sleeping. So I actually kind of love this print, and I love the fact that we get these. I have two other from LitJoy Crate that I have to read, but this looks most interesting. Okay, and then you've got your trading cards or your deck of cards. So on the back, it has like a dragon, a fairy, and I want to say a sea creature, a queen fairy fighting a sea creature, and there's a dragon in the back. And then there's a girl on the bottom that she's kind of like mesmerized by this painting. It looks like a painting, but it looks like it's a foretold kind of scene. So, and that's the standard for all the backs. So I have 3 of clubs, which looks like a magician. 2 of clubs, which she looks kind of like a princess or maybe a southern belle or something, but she's got the wind blowing in her hair. And a beautiful blue dress. And you've got 2 of hearts. I'm not really sure what this is inspired of, but there's like a star on this guy's arm. And then 3 of hearts. And she's my favorite out of them all because she looks a little Hispanic and she's very pretty. She's got a red dress, long black hair blowing in the wind, and some, she's actually got some white in her hair along with ribbons and roses. So, and then you've also got, I want to say this is like a sticker or maybe a tattoo. I don't know. But it's a little leaf. So we have, okay, sorry. So on the thing it says, it tells you the winter wood, a little bit about the story, or pretty much what's on the side of the book. Kind of. It tells you a little summary of the story, tells you about the author here. And then our first item is the Forbidden Forest puzzle, which it is from Harry Potter. Which it just says, there is no such thing as common forest, a place of ordinary trees and unremarkable terrain. Woods are formed of mischief and misdeeds, thorns to bite at exposed skin, roots to catch a loose shoelace dragging down a path. So did we hear mischief, and misdeeds? No forest holds mysteries quite like the Forbidden Forest found in Harry Potter. But we warn you not to enter the Forbidden Forest at night. Instead, build this puzzle in the comfort of your library and take time to find all magical creatures and creepy things hiding in the forest. So those are the ones that I was kind of telling you about. This actually looks like it comes from the Forbidden Forest too. And then the 4 sets of trading cards, it says Caraval. Are you ready for the performance of a lifetime? Mystery, intrigue, and romance. Our 4 November cards represent characters from the most loved young adult fandoms. Caraval. Collect the Scarlet, Tella, Julian, and Legend cards. Interesting. I now have to look at this book. And then, of course, the Thestral. Okay, so we're going to go through it all anyways. So we've got the Thestral beanie, the Harry Potter Forbidden Forest, your 4 magical cards. Let's see what else. Okay. Okay, the Through the Wardrobe Narnia inspired ornament. I Am Groot car freshener. Let's see, the Picket the Bow Truckle sticker. Oh, it's a sticker. Can you even imagine a forest creature more adorable than a bow truckle? Neither can we. It would be an absolute shame to do a Forbidden Forest crate and not give a nod to this beast. Most fantastic. It's from Fantastic Beasts. No wonder. And of course, Groot is a tree, so Forbidden Forest. So they had to include Groot. You always have to include Groot. So that's pretty much it. November add-ons, you could have added on the Red Riding Hood socks. After all, she's still in a Forbidden Forest. And then you've got the Lord set of Rings. Oh, the Lord of the Rings pin set, which is the Light of Arendelle and the Even Star. The Light of Arendelle and the Even Star. I always want to call it Evening Star add-on. But I only got these items plus the book, which it seems it comes with, well, sorry, that is not an extra cover. This is the extra cover. And then the book itself, along with a letter from the author. So for $40, I honestly think this is really great. I absolutely love this. Beanie is my favorite because I love Thestrals. They are the most sweetest creatures. Luna is the coolest Harry Potter character. I found her very unique and I love it. I am myself and very unique in a way. So I love it. But yes, those are my favorites, and I am gonna go ahead and thank you so much for joining me. Tell me which item is your favorite and what would you like to discuss. I haven't read this book yet. I'm going to. Give me some time, and if you all do end up buying it, let me know what you think. Thank you so much, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Bye, and have a good day. I thank you for joining me, witches, wizards, ghosts, and ghouls. And if you wish to keep watching more videos, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for joining, and have a good day.